Well met, lords and ladies. Attention, duelists! Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Yeah, I forgot to turn my camera back on, I just realized, because I turned it off for yesterday's one shot of the rising sun, so to speak. But yeah, enough about that project that's turned integrated to a KW creation. Let's talk about this one, which is a KW creation. That's my segue. And it's immediately at the start of the video because I don't have too much to talk about. And that's deliberate. See, before we started this, well, I say before we started, it was a couple of days ago, when I announced that I wanted to review this video, KW sent me the full description to provide context. And to be perfectly honest, it does provide the context, but it also kind of spoils like a huge thing that happens, which I guess is sort of inevitable when it's the first episode. But for that reason, I have purposely omitted it from the review description, and I will not be showing it for right now. So we're going to see how this goes just in general. And I've now realized that the second too late that I think I need to actually load the video in. So we're going to have to stall for some time, which is good because you know what I say when there's a stream like this, there's a rule of 2 guests plus the creator, and we have the creator. There she is.
Yeah, let's go. It's time to duel. Yeah. Oh, wait. I don't think this is a dueling episode. I don't know. We'll just see what happens.
Oh, it's a non-dueling. Okay, that's
I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched the video, so I forgot some stuff. But yeah.
You forgot if it features jewels.
I think there's dueling, but it's not like as big or epic like the anime.
Okay. I mean, if it's like the abridged series, I'll be happy because I think Lilo Karibo described the abridged series as the show without the card games, which is not true. But like originally, a lot of the stuff that that got shortened was the card games. So I can see,
right.
I can see what he meant. Where is my folder?
Uh-oh.
Have I lost the folder with the... Why is that gone? Okay, so I have a folder where like specifically where all of the all of the it's in videos, not pictures, that's why. I saved too much in the pictures tab because I guess I just decided one day that's where all the gacha stuff was gonna go. Video, audio, or image. There was gonna be no difference.
I see.
I think it was just based on the first thing that I saved, which happened to be a screenshot. Where there's a couple of alternate timelines where everything music go related is in a music folder, and thus all the other gacha stuff as well. Okay, I guess the video uploaded quite quickly because it is only 4 minutes long, so yeah, that's fair. Also because I was up early, so I'll probably be going to bed earlier than usual too. We'll have to see. I started this late, by the way, because I had a call that we were planning, so I guess it will hopefully even itself out. The case of the missing folder.
Dun dun dun.
It was you, wasn't it, Kaiba? You stole my precious folder.
No.
What would I want with your stupid folder, Wheeler? It's probably full of furry stuff. Hey, you don't...
Oh, God.
Okay, 75%. Yeah. Yeah, so that I've got the critic. Yeah, there are no more guests, so it is just us stalling for right now.
I guess I will say the other content. This is not a spoiler or anything. It's more in fact, this story was developed during a D&D campaign. My junior's friend that I decided to join late.
Oh, is it the one that I sat in the middle of a session from?
No, that was junior's campaign. This is
okay.
a different one. This is a different one. But yeah, so there's the contest. This is based on sort of like a D&D campaign / original kind of story, kind of ordeal. Yeah, and there might be a part just trying to find a good song to like match up with like the story and the plot without like seeing the lyrics. Being like, this doesn't not make sense.
I wonder who's the internal voice saying that in your head. Okay, so this is like a music video series type of deal, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's basically like the origin stories that Bond did for Secrets of the Plex, if that makes sense.
Okay, all right then. Different to what I was expecting, but fair enough. I have no idea who's catches up, assuming the Yu-Gi-Oh characters. Yes, they are.
Yes.
More specifically, how they were characterized in the abridged series, because I'm not sure if they didn't lean so much into the furry stuff. You know. Okay. Bingo flashbacks. Is that your personal bingo? Just flashbacks to your previous work? Because that's all right then.
Right.
Okay, and with the knowledge that cheese is good, I guess we could proceed. Without further ado, on with the review. This reminds me of like the opening of Through Her Eyes, but in this case, it's like actually just much faster, which makes a lot of sense. Because that was I did not know what to do for the start of Through Her Eyes. Lyrics don't matter. There haven't been any lyrics yet.
Right?
Oh, okay, that was. Yeah, the na-na-nas do not match with it. I'm kidding.
Oh god, there we go.
Yeah, one thing that I might have done here is depending on like the pacing of the rest of this video, potentially where they were like na 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 na, like cut to like a different image. But
yeah, I've thought about like yeah, there was pending, but I felt like that was a little bit too long. I could have done something where to show something different or whatever, but.
Well, I guess a change of pose potentially. This is all, photographic memory. Like the dude was like, "Oh yes, we've got such great parents, and they're so in love." Huh? What's the matter with you? I like tipping people. If I've seen the invented voice of music, I was referring to that. It was a bingo. Okay, all right then.
I'm so confused. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on the judgment like what the end of this road is gonna be, because I guess they haven't really gone on any sort of journey as of right now.
Right.
Can we appreciate the camera angle keyframing? Yes, that's true.
Thank you.
That might explain why the video is in 4:3. I'm not sure if that was that
was
like a deliberate choice.
I don't know why either, because I was into like the software where it says it would be exported as a YouTube video, so I don't know what exactly happened.
Oh, okay. It's probably a render option.
Probably.
There's a silver lining in every cloud, potentially, but normally people say that when the clouds are, dark and therefore the mood is quite somber. Right now, it seems like everything's going well, so there's no need for a silver lining at this point. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Dark and black, or dark and black, as they said there. Okay. So it seems like okay. So I'm wondering about this because this is you said this is Yu-Gi-Oh GX related, right? So
Right.
so the Duel Monsters cards, of course, exist within universe, and presumably, I guess
Yeah.
by GX time, the Duelist Academy. However, the Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Monsters TV show is also canon, apparently.
Okay, so I was trying to find something where it looks like a tournament is going on or something like that,
Oh, I see. Okay.
but it was kind of hard to find because it's either like one was just top 10 best battles or my favorite battles in Yu-Gi-Oh stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'll just go with like what I can find and just go with it. Like
Attention, duelists! All of the duels you came to see are now playing outside the stadium. Consequently, we have no footage to show you. Kyber offers 0 refunds. Oh, okay, so now... Oh, I'm guessing this is a significantly later episode, and that's why they are a little bit older. That's nice.
Yeah.
So I would say, but I feel like with this frame, this could be a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX AU characters react to Yu-Gi-Oh! It'd probably be better. It's honestly better cropped than the vast majority of the Gacha React videos that I've seen.
Oh, thank you.
Because the people don't realize like that, like just putting like a solid rectangle over the not fully like rectangular TV screen just looks weird. But yeah, in this case, that's also why I chose this one for the Hell Let Me Go video for the Dolphin Man saw her on TV like that. But yeah. I like how she hasn't moved at all. She's just like, screen's off. My cards are gone. I'm still standing here. The cropping is well done. I've seen where is it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can see what you meant by the no dueling in that case, because I guess that technically counts, but I don't know. I thought she was like, secret documents. Don't mind if I do. I think she was actually like, I think she was actually trying to like applaud the sister as she came in. I'm guessing that's what you were going for there. That makes more sense when she appears on the screen. I was like, Gacha reaction videos. Yeah, who would make those? Is that the time? Oh no, I think actually Ghost Kitty means the ones that she made back in the day, which yeah, because there was the Ghost Kitty made a couple of Gacha react videos to early Mutant Girl episodes.
I see.
Yeah. Though, like with way too many characters in there in order to talk. Let's see who the cheater really is. Oh, and he did the scooter. Yeah, that was that was accidental. I don't. It's like. Let's commit some espionage, Scoob. Radar breach.
God.
Okay, I know that they're not talking like in some music videos. It's sometimes the case that like a character will be like reciting certain lyrics in real time. I'm to train my brain not to think that way because there's no reason to be like, "Can this like when she's like, saying, "Congrats on your duel."
They're just talking. I promise you. He wasn't doing anything with us. Oh, they're just talking.
Yeah, it's fair. I omitted the answer to the story on purpose. No spoilers. And
yeah, the walk. I had issues with walking, so that's something I need to learn.
They had a brief argument, and then the duelist sister was like, "I'm going him." Off we go. They're the color of a short hair girl's shoes.
There you go.
Fair enough. Dad left to go get milk. Well, the sister left her to buy the actual milk, apparently, because she's like, "No, you can do the shopping by yourself. I'm out of here." Yeah, I never know what to think when it comes to like the like putting like a montage of someone growing up like after we've already seen them start to grow up. But yeah, I guess this this is their ultimate form, and it does show. It seems like they're posing for the same photo or whatever this is. They have physically distance. Well, not physically. They're metaphorically distanced themselves. Kind of reminds me. There's like the one thing I know about Citizen Kane as far as like the editing goes in that is that I'm aware that the main character and his wife actually the way that their dinner table works is that the dinner table as they cut back to it it grows further and further apart to slightly similar as they're going further and further apart from each other. Just reminds me of that. Potentially, actually, that could have worked here a little bit, where they seem to like physically stand further and further apart from one another. But the expressions do still do that job anyway. It's just me being pretentious.
Close eyes and the neutral eyebrows. I honestly forgot to do the eyebrows. I wasn't planning for them to be neutral. I just forgot to change them.
Hmm. Yeah, speaking of neutral, I've seen people talking about Julius and stuff further up in the chat. Using shouty shall corrupt everyone. Don't know what card game he and Rainer were playing, if it was even based on the real one. Well, I mean, it's the only basis on that card game was just the affinities that you had to pick back in the day on the Gacha Life Discord server. That I thought like, okay, well, I guess if you had to pick affinities, by Pokemon / Magic the Gathering rules, there would be type advantages somewhere here. So I guess you could have those, except for neutral, which is just equally affected by everything, similar to like normal types or whatever. That was it. Although I did say at some point I might do like a card-based campaign. Maybe that's maybe that's a way to connect it within this world, and actually have an excuse to air it on the channel, because that would mean I could just say like this is the show based on the card game in the universe or something.
Which I feel like I've seen in every animation you do. Some of them are intentional, some of them I'm just forgetful. So like it's hard to remember every single details on it. Like I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Hey, look, the KW face is better than the Johnny pose. I'll put it that way. Oh, there's a shadow duel going on here. How did he get like inside the house? This whole still veiled in shadows, despite the fact that the rest of it is lighter. They're just like, what's that chilling sensation? Like someone's breathing on my neck. Oh well, time to open the door to my house. Oh, okay.
Listen.
I knew this was gonna happen because you sent me the spoilers, so I knew this was going to be the case. I just didn't know the circumstance behind it was random person like creeps up behind her and seems to perform like a perfect like an injuryless death.
Look, I was trying to find so many ways to make it look like it's a death, not just a person unconscious laying on the ground. I tried. I was going into so much research, being like, how do I do this? Because I do not have Inspire Spray or anything like that. But like I was trying so many things, like using props and stuff. It's just I was so
Yeah, I guess like some well, it depends on like what actually happened here. If she was like stabbed or something, then there might be like a knife wound of some kind. some people use like shirt logos for that or something. It really depends. The one thing I probably wouldn't have done in this case is having her knee up, because that's usually a pose that needs to be maintained. Otherwise, it would just fall down without like muscle control. But apart from that, yeah, it does technically work, I suppose. Maybe also, I was gonna say also making her slightly paler, but I guess she's still warm, I suppose, so to speak. Unless the sister took a really long way back home from the shopping that none of them
God dang
got
it,
in the end.
Bond! I just realized I could have done something like I did for Zach to add like the because because literally I forgot that I did something like this where what happened to Zach? Zach had like claw marks on his stomach or whatever because I used like the face marking or whatever, and I wasn't gonna move him or anything like that, so it would have been fine or anything like that. Just to add the claw marks on his stomach. I could have done something like I totally forgot. I figured out the way to do that. I was brain dead or something. What is wrong with me?
Much like the character. To change this to concept, right? Yeah, this is also an option. This is the one that I personally favor the least as far as the show a character as dead options. Purely because so the thing people did back in the day with no other options, but also just kind of makes it seem like someone like really overdid it with the blood. It's kind of like that scene, like the first episode of the Owl House, where Luz is like, "Oh no, take me, death!" and like pulls out like a bag of sausages from inside, of, like spewing her guts on the stage.
Right.
If anyone hasn't seen the Owl House, that's gonna sound very strange out of context. Trust me, it's worse in context. Yeah. I don't know what you've been told, but this character has got to go.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know what has been said. This person's totally dead. Oh, look, there's the dad. Okay, so he's still around. If she gets shot, the blood's going to spread and stain her clothing. Yes, but not in such a perfect way that specifically her shirt is like perfectly
covered
up.
blood.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah, that's why I didn't go with
her.
That's why I didn't go with that route, because it's like, as much as that would help, I didn't want to do that because like that's just me being lazy. So
my shirt's made out of sponge. It's just alone. I guess the parents are grieving separately.
Yeah.
That was probably the fastest transition shot that in this whole video so far. Lyra Kuzaki, we broke into your house again. We understand that's probably a subject of much trauma for you, but we left a letter on your desk away from the door. How did we do this? No idea. But what we mean to say is we are pleased to tell you've been accepted to the Academy. Not even like a specific academy, just like the Academy. Signed, no one. Like, it's virtually a blank piece of paper with no official like verification. How many budget cuts was Kaiba doing at this point for Duelist Academy? Big brother, we need to stamp the Academy logo. Shut up, Mokuba. Can we at least sign your name? No free autographs, Mokuba. I don't know. This academy is very professional. Of course. And she's just like, oh, weird. Okay, I'm moving away. Like, this is the most neutral reaction ever. Oh, okay, there's the blood. I'm kidding.
Wow.
No, that's just Pegasus's favorite fruit juice. Oh look, she's stolen Moena's wardrobe. I had to make that joke.
I know. It's like, but
I've
I was
seen
like,
the concept. I've seen the concept art, but it's like I had to say it.
I was just like, no, but it's like something else. Like, I didn't mean to make Momona's dress. It's just the fact that she is in the raw dorm. Because there's 3 different dorms. So obelisk is where you're the very best, you are top of the mark, students and stuff like that. People think you're the most coolest people in the world, kind of ordeal. Raw is where it's
Okay.
like yeah, you're still like powerful and stuff like that and everything like that, but not as powerful as obelisk. And then of course the cipher dorm, which is oh, you're such total losers, you just barely made it to the academy, oh my god, which is the red. So blue, yellow, red, which is basically based on the 3 god cards or whatever from Duel Monsters.
Yeah, I remember those. Yeah, Obelisk the Tormentor, Slifer the executive producer, Mega Ultra Chicken. I'm versed in this. Then again, I was up against the creator. You're up against stream delay and also the creator. Yeah, like, of course.
And yes, those are all presets because I didn't have the other characters' designs yet.
That's fair. I wouldn't have I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah.
If that were the case anyway. Also, I like the way that that you actually like had her walking one direction, but also the camera's panning in the other. That was
Thank
literally the
you.
first edit I ever attempted in Gacha and failed miserably at the time. Now we go back to the same visual from the beginning, but recreated and played in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Which again is also what I did in the last episode, Through Her Eyes, except in that one I think I actually had Morwenna like shrinking down in the screen then growing in the last one. But same idea. It just depends on like what you're thinking, because obviously there's like she's on the rise like as her own person, but now she's replacing her sister. She feels like she's possibly sinking because she's got big shoes to fill potentially. So it works in its opposite direction. This is how I
Yeah.
understand it. It just says the Academy of a random academy. Yeah. Like if you didn't know didn't know who they were, but yeah. I'm still more concerned about the fact they broke into their house and didn't just like leave the letter by the door. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, green screen shadow. That's true.
I don't know what exactly happened right there. I thought I did great with the shadow and stuff like that, but
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I would be like, okay, I'll just a little bit of fire alpaca here, but yeah, again, that's
yeah.
yeah, it depends.
Na, 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 na.
There she goes. Bye bye.
Bye
This is
bye.
the high speed.
See ya. I may have done it too long, but
Draw your last pathetic card, Lyra. My dead sister's deck has no pathetic cards. The end. I mean, hopefully not, because she's this is the setup for the next adventure or something. Like that. Okay, maybe I can actually show the description now. I suppose after seeing that, I wasn't aware this was going to be a music video, so
it wasn't.
What do you mean it wasn't? It was. It absolutely was. That's what we just.
What? Okay, maybe I.
Oh, hey, look! I thought.
Oh my god!
I still have this. I was like, I need to remove an image so I can put something on the screen. It's like, oh, there's still this here.
Don't you dare!
I'll remove the bit of the thumbnail of Nathaniel being absorbed into the portal, which also makes the least sense because he's the only person who wasn't absorbed into the portal in that scene. But we didn't know that when we made the thumbnail. So, what was I honestly forgot where it was. So I'll just I'll just give final thoughts around this the same time. So. Oh, I just got a DM from Red Legend Studios. It's like, oh, wait. Oh, it's another assignment that I forgot about. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. In that case, let's bring this in. Okay, here we go. So
Yep, here
Lyra
we go.
Lyra and Maria Kuzaki, or Kuzaki, not really sure.
Kusaki.
Okay. Lyra and Maria Kuzaki are 9 months apart, and they consider each other's best friends. Lyra loves dueling and been learning with her father, while Maria loves to study and reading. I'm gonna ignore the fact that you've got like a gerund at the same time as an infinitive, but okay. They would watch dueling tournaments together and bet on who's going to win. That part I wasn't clear on actually. It just seemed like they were just enjoying it for the sake of it. There didn't seem to be like too many bets that were placed in the episode. Anyway, eventually when they're about 14, Lyra started to take part in dueling tournaments and has won one. There were like 5 different tenses in that one sentence.
Sorry.
Maria supports her and congratulates her, but something changed between to where Lyra fights with her sister. Okay, so yeah, she starts fighting with her sister in the supermarket one day. Her sister bails on her, and she has to do shopping alone. She carries a permanent grudge. Anyway, and one day when Lyra headed home first, she wouldn't be around anymore. Maria comes home later.
What?
It's the true alternate version of Mira. It's just Myra. Anyway, to see that she has lost her sister. There was a funeral, and after some time passed, Maria discovers that her sister was going to the dueling academy. Surprised she didn't mention that beforehand, but fair enough. She thought for a moment and decided to be her sister and goes to the dueling academy in her place. She feels like everything is her fault and now doesn't know who she is anymore. So honestly, like when I read that, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Avatar, but not the Avatar I normally reference on here. The other Avatar, the James Cameron series. Yeah, because in that one, of course, Jake Sully, his brother Tom was murdered, and that was the reason that he stepped into his shoes, mainly because like as an identical twin, he'd have a DNA signature would be identical, so he'd be able to use the avatar in that case. In this situation, it seems like more of a guess like, I'm she's not doing it just for the quick pay because marine benefits are atrocious, as the case with Jake Sully. In this case, it's more I want to carry my sister's legacy, which actually is more like the movie The Way, where the main character something Griffin, his son Daniel dies walking the Camino de Santiago, and decides like I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to continue where he left off, and I'm going to reach the end. And but so yeah, that one that got me intrigued, and I was like, and I was thinking to myself, because I thought this was like a mini movie, I thought like, oh, or like an episode. I was going to think like, oh well, in that case, it would become as a huge shock, sort of after we get the character interactions to see that that's like the change the status quo. But in this one, I guess because it's music video, the status quo was constantly shifting because it was a constant montage, and it was and we were from one point in their lives to another. I think it was still relatively clear, despite despite all of that, and despite me having prior knowledge. I guess the chat will probably be the people to judge that, but they didn't really seem to be too confused. Well, that's why Lyra's like for a minute. Like I was thinking that because I was thinking Lyra, Myra, I suppose.
No, that name.
Lyra and Myra.
Literally, that name just came on the spot. Like I didn't think about like Mira or anything like that. It was just like Lyra Kusaki. Yeah, that works. That's gonna be my character's name.
I just noticed something. A lot of your names have like YR in them.
Well, here's the thing. What's funny?
Because like there's Mira, there's Lyra, there's Kairis.
Okay,
It
so
seems to be a trend.
Well, I think it's a little bit not too bad because when I was younger, when it came up with character names, I keep choosing names that starts with a K, and it's either like Caitlin, Kairos, Kira. I think there was like a different spelling of like Caitlin.
Kira's the missing triplet.
Catherine or something like that. So I was like, I need to stop with all these K names.
Yeah. Also, yes, Kairos from the from the Zelda.
See, I think it would have been better twist if we found out Lyra was Miri Lear in the series, and that would be a major plot point later on.
Well, I mean, I guess. Well, I don't know because if this were to be like if this were like a pilot for like a later series or something like that, similarly
Right.
to how like the Mutant Girl had a music video before it became a series. If this was the starting point, then then like the journey that Maria would undergo would be not only fulfilling her sister's legacy but also keeping her memory alive, and on top of that, keeping up the lie that she was Lyra, which Lyra, liar. Ooh. uh, so I taught myself into that one. So there's like three separate ongoing ideas, like this one main character alone. So honestly, like this has like potential as like a backdoor pilot or something. I have no idea if you wanted to. I know you wanted like a part 2 of this potentially, but maybe the way forward would actually be to turn this into a series of some kind.
I actually am planning to like turn to series, but I wasn't sure if I should have done like a part 2 or do a series first. And so, but I thought, well, I've been script writing for some time now. Maybe we should start with an actual series and stuff like that. Now the question is though, if it's going to be voice acted, I am not sure yet because we do have some original characters based on other people, and I have to ask them if they want to be part of a voice acting series or not. So if it's not going to be voice acted, then it's definitely going to have like captions and stuff like that. But
oh, so you mean like some of the characters who would feature in this would be the people from the campaign, and so that
yes,
would yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense. I mean, if yeah, I guess they could also authorize the use of the character and have it be voiced by somebody else, similarly to what you did with Mira for Secrets of the Plex.
yeah,
That's another option they could go down.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, in any case, if this does end up becoming a series, then yeah, I don't think you need a part 2 because
Yeah.
it's a good starting point for it's a good proof of concept is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah,
And yeah,
the
the
question
questions
is,
that I have about it right now are mainly stuff about like what could actually happen going forward. I of course have some questions as to how the person broke into broke into the house and what the letter was doing there and just how
yeah,
exactly the academy is still open if that's their enrolling policy. But apart from those minor things, I suppose.
but,
Yeah,
but like the
most of the questions
letter,
are like what's gonna happen.
the letter like just like came in on like the day before like the murder, so she had it around and hasn't opened it yet or anything like that because they were going to go shopping. The breaking in stuff, that is actually literally a mystery because no one really knows how the break in happened or anything like that. It is definitely like a mystery and stuff like that. So then yeah.
Attention, duelists! My hair can open locks. Yeah. So yeah. I guess the other thing is, of course, the other big mystery would be why exactly Lyra was murdered in the first place. Not to mention as well, if because the murderer is of course still at large, which means that potentially they're the ones who would be able to reveal the truth. Although they probably wouldn't, because that would mean outing themselves. So potentially, if they're trying to tarnish Lyra's legacy for some reason, that might actually make Maria a potential target in the future. So yeah, 5 things going on there for the series. Yeah, there's a lot to. I think I might have accidentally predicted something there, but regardless, even
No,
if I
I'm just laughing because we just don't know. You just have to wait for the series about. Oh, like I'm not gonna say the whole I cannot confirm or deny thing because I know it'll be but it's like if you say that, then that means you're confirming stuff. So now I just have to stop saying that, And so all I'm gonna say, you just have to wait until the series because it's still like in beginning stages, rough drafts and stuff like that. Writing and stuff like that. Also been
yeah,
dealing
see
with.
the trick with that one, KW, is saying I can't confirm or deny stuff to things that are obviously not going to happen, and then just keep BB having with a full sense of an idea that something is going to be a plot twist at some point.
Be like, I can't confirm or deny this. I totally deny this.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've probably done that a couple of times, but I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. The home security of the house. Yeah. So yeah, with those things, I mean, not to mention, of course, that the other characters, I guess, especially if this was based on a campaign, the other characters would have their own journeys to address too. So
Yeah.
yeah, like, I mean, that to me would be like under normal circumstances a recipe for I guess a long running anime like Yu-Gi-Oh is itself. But of course, it depends, like, you know, what scale you want to go by for this one, because it's not like you have to like decide like, ah, yes, there's going to be a you know, multi-year project uh, that is going to be a serious undertaking, because like that's probably not what you want to be considering right now. But yeah, at least getting like the ball rolling and seeing where it goes, I guess, would be a way to figure that out, I suppose.
Honestly, Ghost Kitty, write that idea down. Make sure you write that idea down.
The Burtons was born when they got switched in the process, and years later one of the girls dies, and the story follows the other girl. She told the mystery about his death, and find it was meant to be her. That would imply the murderer would have to know they were switched at birth. Unless they were like negligent hospital staff trying to cover up a mistake they made. I don't know.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god.
Wow. Okay then. Okay.
We should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, we definitely should. Yeah. So thanks everyone for joining this one. This was a short one, but that was kind of the intention this time. So
yes,
good.
literally.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch some more of the other Avatar. So please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. So go done this already. And on that note, until next time.
KWL.
Farewell.